I've not heard Steve, and I hear he's got a record coming out, and I'm looking forward to hearing it because there's one thing, that Steve is always going to have, even if he doesn't have the high range, he's going to have soul. And, because that's embedded in him.
He's got tone, yeah.
And he's got that Sam Cooke. I mean, him and Sam Cooke have the same birthday, for Christ's sake.
Gary Stuckey here, back with another round of Steve Perry and Journey facts and news and all that good stuff. I was watching Sammy Hagar's rock and roll show tonight with Neal Schon, and they were talking about, Steve Perry and new music and everything. And Sammy asked Neal, he was really building up Arnel, which he should. Arnel's a great singer, but he said, don't you think that Arnel sings better than Steve Perry does at this exact moment? And Neal Schon, he changed the subject. He didn't say anything because he don't agree with it, and he started bragging on Steve, just like I showed you in the video, a little clip there. And he also said he's looking forward to new music. And here it is on the eve, on the day of, as we speak. This is the day of, the day that I had projected, in the past on Kelly Nash's birthday, that Steve could possibly release his album. I know it's unexpectedly a surprise. Could he do it today? Will he do it? We shall see. He may not. So don't get mad at me if he does it. I'm just throwing stuff. I'm just throwing stuff out there. I'm not. It's not written in stone. And speaking of stones, my last post was talking about cracking the stone. Steve Perry and Journey had some ups and downs, and he said, "Don't crack the stone." And even though they went and they found another singer, that don't mean, you can't repair a stone. Stones can be repaired. I was thinking about, like a brick wall or something, with stones, masonry, and, if for some reason a part of that brick came off and it was cracked or something, you can repair that with mortar. And I think sometimes the peacemakers are in there. I know Jonathan Cain is a peacemaker, that he's acted as a peacemaker before in Journey and talking to people. So that might be the key. Somehow I think Jonathan Cain is the key to that, but we shall see. The last question Sammy asked about Journey and Steve Perry, he asked Neal Schon, was there a chance that Steve Perry was going to have a reunion with Journey? And he said he don't know. It took him a while. He mumbled a little bit and was just thinking about it. He said he does know that they're going to record some stuff. He said it doesn't necessarily have to be Journey. He didn't say what wasn't going to be Journey. He said it didn't necessarily have to be. So that's still up in the air. I still say probably 45 years of Journey coming up this year with an anthology as hinted around by Jonathan Cain in his book. Steve Perry, they'll probably think about recording a new song with Steve Perry and see what happens from there. History repeating itself, like I've been saying. Don't Stop Believing movement is in effect. Once again, like I said, the night before I made his prediction about Steve Perry's music, new album, Neal Schon mentions that Steve Perry is coming out with a new album, within hours of, that. So, is Steve Perry coming out with an album today? Hey, who knows? I think there's a good chance, but like I said, if not, don't get your hopes up. Don't be sad. Know this. I mean, like I said, Neal Schon said he's got new music coming out. He didn't say maybe. In the fact that he just mentioned it last night, it seems to tie in that Steve, they know a lot more than we realize, and they say, they're not saying a lot of stuff, but I think that was a hint that Steve Perry's about to come out with some new music. Or Steve, he's on his way. I mean, he's been making some appearances, and you've been hearing his name out there. You've been hearing "Don't Stop Believing," and even Neil and Sammy tonight, they were in faith mode. Reach out and touch faith. They were singing tonight. Don't Stop Believing, everybody. Is Steve Perry going to come out with that new album today? Within a few hours? Will we hear something? Will we know something? Hey, who knows? But just stick around and see what happens. Don't stop believing, everybody. This is Gary Stuckey.